In our last video, we talked about taste and flavor and trigeminal sensations. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use a honey flavor and aroma wheel. If you have a copy of it from my book, The Honey Connoisseur, I'm going to show you how we pick out descriptors to describe honey. So when we're talking about honey and we're tasting, we want to be able to describe using adjectives rather than just saying this honey is delicious, it's sweet, or it's yummy. So on the wheel, if you've never used one of these, on the center of the wheel, we have what we call flavor families, and there's basically 9. The first category is the floral category. When we talk about a honey that's floral, we're talking about honeys that are reminiscent of different kinds of flowers. There's lilacs and honeysuckle, geraniums, chrysanthemums. We can also have fresh flowers and we can have some dried flowers. The next flavor family is fruity, and I think most people are familiar with fruity flavors. This category is broken into things like fresh fruits, berry fruits, dried fruits, or citrus fruits. The next category is warm. So when we talk about honeys that are in the warm family, we're basically talking about honeys that have a confectionery sensation, milky, lactic, yogurt, brown sugar, caramel, toffees. The next category, we're talking about refreshing. So refreshing refers to honeys that are kind of cooling and camphorous. Think about things like lavenders or rosemary, eucalyptus, that kind of aromatic quality. The next category we'll talk about is vegetal. So when we describe a honey as being vegetal, think of green vegetables like in the garden, green stalks, green leaves, things like artichokes or broccoli. The next category is the animal category. So when we describe a honey as being animal, we're thinking of things that are gamey. Horse barn, pigsty, it can be human sweat. We can even say gym socks. Any kind of honey that is very gamey or super intense usually. The next category is woody. So when we describe a honey as woody, we're talking about either a dry wood, a fresh cut wood. It can be a resinous wood. Also, the spicy category, things like clove or cinnamon or nutmegs. The last 2 categories that we're going to talk about on the wheel are chemical and spoiled. When we talk about honeys that are chemical or spoiled, we're using them as objective descriptors. We're not saying that the honey is spoiled or turned. There are honeys that we can describe as medicinal, petrochemical, vinegar, just plastic even. You will come across some of these kind of chemical notes. And on the spoiled category, because honey has natural yeast in it, you do get somewhat of a yeasty note. And of course, the wheel does not have every single adjective that you're going to need to describe honey. Stay tuned for more videos on how to taste honey. And if you're looking for more information, visit our website, AmericanHoneyTastingSociety.com, or pick up a copy of my book, The Honey Connoisseur.